Just to show you what poor people and homeless people have to go through in New York. This is what we're facing here. Today the Bowery Mission canceled dinner. Can I get a slice? Can I get a slice, brother? Can I get a plate?
Get the plate.
I'll just take the slice. Just keep the plate.
Oh, what should happen? Y'all should move out the front of the store.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thank you. So this is what the homeless in New York are having to deal with now.
I have nothing to do with him over there. I'm just telling y'all.
Right now, the Bowery Mission shut down dinner until further notice.
I heard you.
You know?
I hear you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much.
You better get your ass over here.
So
Where your slice at?
we're out here at Broadway and Lafayette.
You know I ain't gonna be able to hold you one. Cause look, there's people over. You know I ain't gonna be able to hold you one.
At Champion
You know
Pizza.
I ain't gonna be able to hold you
And
one.
this is what homeless people have to face now. We're like treated like animals. You know?
Come on, you know.
And unfortunately,
Somebody was trying to get close.
this is a sign of the times. God foretold that this was going to occur, and it's happening. The churches are betraying the people. They bow down to the government. Instead of keeping to feed the poor people, which is what the churches were supposed to do, poor people were supposed to find sanctuary. And they can't even find it now. This is what poor people are left to do in New York. I can only imagine what the rest of the country is like. So unfortunately, when the businesses show kindness, you know, they give out free slices to the poor because the Bowery Mission is no longer serving dinner. No longer. These people are multi-millionaires. They buy real estate all over the place. They bought 90 Lafayette, but they won't be serving. They won't serve dinner anymore to the poor. So now it's lunch and breakfast, but no more dinner. So now we're here, and they did it at the last minute. They didn't even notify people that this was going to happen. They just did it at the last minute. One by one, all the kitchens are closing. There's no place left for poor people to eat. Eventually, the government will clamp down. This is how you know the poor are the righteous. This is how you know God is with the poor. Because when the rich people already had their rewards and they lived to persecute the poor people will be blessed in heaven. The poor people will be honored by God. You have to keep the faith. I went through 9/11 and I seen the ugliness of that shit. I spent 18 years with the fire department. And now I'm a minister, and I see what's happening to my people in New York, and I think it's atrocity. I think the mayor is at fault. I think the governor is at fault. And we know the president is the Antichrist because he's the Messiah of Israel, according to them. He will be building the third temple, and his face is already on the coin with the third temple. So he's already proclaimed himself to be God. So we already know what time period this is. This is a test of your faith. Keep your faith, because God is going to test you now. The devil's going to tempt you, and God's going to test you. And God's not going to bless you until you pass the test. God put his strongest soldiers at this time period, at the end of the days, to come down here to give testimony for his grace and glory. Ain't no time for weakness. Ain't no time for half-stepping. You're either with the Lord or you with Israel's new Messiah, because he put the American embassy in Jerusalem, which is what Israel wanted. So now their temple was made. Donald Trump is the Antichrist because he has proclaimed himself to be the chosen one. And the Israeli rabbis proclaimed him to be the Messiah, which is something they would not just be saying about anybody. He is King Cyrus of Iran. He is their miracle, as they claim. Be prepared, because it's only just beginning. The greatest soldiers are here now. Saint Michael, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and the snares of the devil. Thrust into hell we humbly pray by the power of God, the devil and all his demons who roam the earth seeking the ruin of souls. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us away from temptation and deliver us from evil, unless on your royal order, as your loyal soldiers under the leadership of Michael the Archangel,